Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am doing this look here. So this is a smoky-ish kind of purple berry toned eyes with a nude and sort of baby pink lip. And if you want to see what this highlighter is, then you need to keep on watching because this is amazing. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. So I'm going to start off by using this sheer liquid illuminizer, and I'm just going to pop that all over my face. So I'm going to squeeze it onto my hands and pop it all over. So what this is going to do is it's going to give my base a nice hydrated look. I'm going to go in with my foundation, and this is the Colour Experts Matte Foundation Shine Control up to 16 hours in Natural Tan. So this colour is a little bit too dark for me, but that's fine because we'll make it work with the concealer that we're going to be using. And buff it all in. So as you can probably see, I hope you can see anyway, that even though this foundation is, I've got something in my eye, even though this foundation is shine control, which means it's supposed to mattify, because I've put that illuminizer underneath, it's still giving that little bit of a shine, which is what I want. I don't want it to be completely matte. For my concealer, I'm going to be using the Make Me Up concealer. I've done a review on this and I absolutely love it, so I'll leave it linked probably here or here, and you can go and check that video out as well. I did a whole range of different things. There's a couple of products down here that I've got that I'm going to be using from that video. So I'm just going to use this concealer. So I don't want to use too much of this concealer. It's very, very pale and I don't want it to look like I've got really white triangles under my eyes. But I'm just going to use this just to conceal up any dark circles that I may have, which I do have because I'm a mother and I didn't get a lot of sleep. So I'm just going to go in with my Technique Soft Focus. This is just a translucent powder, and just pop it underneath. So it's just going to set it in place so I don't get any creasing, it doesn't settle in the fine lines and wrinkles that we all have under our eyes. So for my brows, I'm using the MUA Pro Brow in Dark. I'm going to take this brown shade here and just fill in my brows. Brows are done. Now I'm going to wipe off some of this powder. I'm going to leave a little bit under my eyes, and with what I wipe off I'm just going to drag it up just that it covers my cheekbones a little bit, because I'm going to go in and contour a little bit. So for my contour, I'm using the Make Me Up contour palette, and I'm going to be taking this shade here. Take my angle brush, and just pop it all over my cheekbones, and then up into my forehead, onto my hairline. To bronze it up a little bit. Now the sun's finally coming out, and then whatever's left on my brush, I'm not going to put any more on, I'm just going to drag it down the sides of my nose just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit now so that I can do my eyes. And for my eyes I'm going to be using this here, which is the PS a 9 shade eye palette eyeshadows, and my daughter's had her fingers in them, but this is what it looks like. So it's all berry toned. Just going to take a little angled brush. I'm going to go in with this colour here, pop that into the crease. And then drag it down into the V. And I'm going to go in with the setting brush, and I'm just going to buff that out a little bit. And I'm going to go in with this darker shade here. I'm just going to go back into the crease and just darken it up a little bit and bring it down into the V. But focusing it mainly on this outer corner. I'm back in with my blending brush. And I'm trying to keep this part of my eye clear of any shadows, because I'm going to put another colour on top of there later. And then I'm just going to grab a tiny little bit of the first colour that we used and pop that under my eye. I'm going to smoke it out a little bit and just join it up with the outer corner. Now I'm going to go and pop this creamy colour on that little part that we haven't put any eyeshadow, and just take it up to the crease. So in this outer corner I want it a little bit darker, so I'm going to take this palette here, which is the same palette but in greys and silvers and blacks. I'm going to take this colour here and a tiny bit of this middle colour. I'm just going to pop it into the crease. And I've taken the tiniest amount, and I'm tapping the excess off as well, because we don't want it to be too overpowering. We just want to make it a little bit darker. We still want to keep that purple tone, just a little bit darker. Now I'm going to take this here. This is the Vegan Cosmetics Quest Company. I've done a video on some of their products that I received, and I'll leave it linked down below and in the cards here or here. This is called Baby Blue, and this is a gorgeous shimmery eyeshadow, which I also use as a highlight because it is absolutely gorgeous. This is what it looks like. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got pink and blue tones to it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. There's a little swatch of it, and it's so beautiful. So I'm going to pop this on the inner bit of my eye. So I'm just going to take the opposite end of the angled brush that I used. This is the creamy colour that I used, and I'm just going to flip it over and use this for the gorgeous highlighting eyeshadow, and then just pop that and on the inner corner, just to make that highlight pop. Can you see that? How gorgeous that is. I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and I'm just using a little felt tip one, and this could go horribly wrong. And breathe, and breathe, and breathe. Anyone else have to breathe? Times have to breathe when they're doing that eyeliner, because we always stop breathing. I'm back. I've done my lashes and the other eye with eyeliner, because otherwise this video is probably going to be about 6 hours long if you had to wait for me to do both eyes. It's stressful doing eyeliner, I tell you, it really is stressful. I'm going to put some highlighter on now, and I'm going to use this again. So this is what we used on our eyes. This is the baby blue from the Vegan Cosmetic Quest company, and I'm going to use my blending brush that I've used on my eyes, because this is a setting brush by Real Techniques, and I've just cleaned off everything that was on it, and I'm going to go in. 1, 2. Oh, can you see that? How gorgeous is that as a highlighter? Absolutely beautiful. I love that. Cupid's bow down my nails, on the tip of my nose. Not that I need to make my nose look any bigger than it already is. And I also like to pop just a tiny bit just in my forehead here, because I like this to look a little bit shinier. Okay, so it's time for my lips. I've zoomed you in just a tiny little bit more, just so I can show you what I'm doing. So this is the Wood lip liner pencil in the shade 08. I'm just going to outline my lip. I need a mirror. I need a mirror. Where's a mirror? Aha. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the blusher. Lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to outline my lips. My finger. I'm just going to blend it in a little bit. And I'm just going to colour in these corners. And blend again. So it looks a little bit like that. And then I'm going to take this, which is another of the Vegan Cosmetics Quest company that I did a video on, and I'm going to pop that in the centre, and then pat it with my finger. Like so. And there we have the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment too. Let me know what you think about this highlighter slash eyeshadow. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on Facebook. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!